just wait till am I not allowed to? But look at it. Yo, you should see her face right now. But like, I wish we weren't stuck behind one person. So maybe I should just say hello. So you got like another vlog coming your way. I told you if we end up going somewhere, I said I just wanted sun. And then we didn't have any sun. I thought I'd chill. And then we had a bright idea. So if you could guess where we're going by now, I mean, let's see if you know, Chad. But I am going to talk about something important. We're going to talk about tariffs and how bad it really is. I need to talk about it. And then I got a little baby watch list at the end for you. And then get ready for another wild week, baby. So, well, yeah, we'll see. We'll talk a little bit more, and we'll do this. Can I not do this? Okay, bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back looking as pale as ever. Still swole, though. That's it, man. You ain't even see the tricep last time, but I'm not going to do you like that. I really want to talk about tariffs. So here's the deal, man. I think the market is doing way better than it should be because the situation right now is way worse than people are comprehending. And what I'm talking about is the tariffs and in relation to China. Last week, we got confirmation from Bessent and Trump, and they were talking about how this high of a rate essentially acts as an embargo. And I don't think a lot of people are picking up on that because that's what I think is going on right now. I believe that the current 150% tariff rate on China, dude, this was not meant to make your prices go up. Like, businesses should not be doing that. So what does it really lead to? A halting of trade and activity between certain countries. I mean, believe it or not, go look at it. The first time we ever did embargo was like in the 1800s. It was the Napoleonic War. There was the British and the French. They were fighting against us, and they kept taking our ships. So we were conducting business, and then they would come and say, "Nah, you can't do that trade," and they would take our ships. So America said, "Nah, we're going to do an embargo." And then I'm sure you guys know about Cuba. That's the one most people know about. Yeah, Cuba has been embargoed. It started with arms, then it went to every single good. But here's the deal. How did they enforce the embargo in Cuba? It was through some of the same mechanisms that Trump is doing now. And not only that, it's just the fact is an embargo can act as an embargo, and it's usually carried out through another method. So long story short, man, it's been a couple of weeks so far with this China negotiation, the tariffs. We've been seeing this back and forth. And the fact that we have not came to an agreement as of now, it leads me to believe, I'm like, wait a minute, does this mean we really do have a full-on embargo with China right now? I would argue that people aren't conducting business until this actually gets hit. That's why you've heard people, they're saying, well, after April, after May. And it's weird because some items have came down. I mean, I've seen clothing items cheap as ever. I got new Yeezys, bro. I remember I threw up on them last week. Dude, that was the cheapest I ever bought those in years. Gas is cheap. But then other items, we don't know their quantity. Certain services are still high. And then you even have interest rates, of course. But the whole point is, people are anticipating a lot of big changes, and I don't know how much to believe on what to expect. I think it's going to definitely be a lot of winners and losers, but the fact is, right now, you essentially have an embargo with China, and I think that is way bigger than people are letting on. Again, people are being worried about inflation when it would be one time with tariffs. People are worried about all these different things right now, but I'm like, wait a minute. The last time we halted all activity between any countries, it was literally COVID. And now this type of move, I'm assuming that Trump and everybody thought that they would come to a deal. But the longer this takes, I mean, the longer you essentially have a trade embargo with China currently in place. So that's what I wanted to talk about with you guys. And then I'm going to go through, I'll take you with me on the rest of these days. I don't know. This was a weird one. And then I'll finish it out with the keys and the plays and all that good stuff. But point is, man, we are not out of the woods, okay? With the tariff stuff, the first 100 days is coming to a wrap. But yeah, we have a long way to go. And like I said, by the end of the year, it's probably going to look a lot different. So My alarm's going on. I think I had something else to tell you, but maybe I'll just take you guys with me from now. But have a good day if you don't make it this far and get a long term. Say 10%. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel me. Okay, what's your best impression of me on tariffs?
On tariffs?
Yeah, just give me an impression of me. Oh shit, you're sitting up? Oh, it's good. Good posture. Amen. So much suspense. The tariffs. So why do I say like, you know, oh, the tariff, oh, you guys got the tariff. Duh, that's how my girlfriend thinks it's
stupid.
It's
like an embargo. It doesn't make any sense.
She's already spoiling the video.
Nobody's trading.
Why do I sound like Elon? Nobody's trading. Yeah. You say you want a Trump impression?
Yeah.
And then you want to impression the impression?
Yeah.
Okay, we've never tried this. Well, I've never tried that. I'll say that's good. Good. I like impressions. I'm the best at impressions. I tell you, the one that helped me, El Baghdadi, he died like a dog. All right, go. Your turn.
Can you imagine if Trump's harder?
Okay. You just asked for Trump. All right.
Okay. They're eating the cats. They're eating. Oh
God, that's it. That's what you came up with. You go straight to a meat. Oh, no. Okay, give me Biden. Yeah, give me the Biden. What you got for Biden? That's good. It's better than that. That came in better than I expected. I could give you a philo. Oh, see, he's cutting him off. Look at this guy. Oh, he's already making. Oh, is everybody cutting off this guy? Oh, shit. I thought the problem closer to me than I thought. I don't know what's happening. But here's the deal. Trading in traffic goes hand in hand. And that's a great example. Even the guy cutting him off, man. But get a long term. You see, that's dangerous. If you have a long term, bro, you stay at home.
Did you hear about Trump at the Pope's funeral? People are mad at him.
Why? What do you do?
Because he wore a blue suit.
Why can't you wear a blue suit?
It's a funeral.
So you're supposed to wear black?
It's a funeral.
So you're supposed to?
Wear black.
So like, but you can't, is it bad if you wear blue?
I mean, so like...
Has it always been bad? Like,
theoretically, yeah. Theoretically.
Like, where from a fashion standpoint, or is it just
No.
like classiness
to a
and
funeral,
respect?
You wear black out of respect, theoretically.
Oh yeah, we did it. Mission accomplished. No, it worked. It worked, bro. We're still stuck behind these fools, but oh, look at that, beautiful. Oh man, I came here for one thing, and I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's fucking raining. I'm in the hot tub. Fuck all them. Where stop? Don't.
There's people in the road.
Yeah, there's a cop.
Really?
I think. I swear I just saw lights. Yeah.
I see someone on the road walking. 2 people actually. Like on the side of the road, they're looking down over the barrier.
Did someone get clapped?
I don't know. Maybe a dog ran off?
That's a wild guess. Like, this is like a limit down. This is like the market getting halted and everybody waiting. I was just trying to give you guys an analogy. See, and then that means somebody blew up respectfully, or something happened, or somebody did something extremely selfish. And there you go. All right, well, we're in Palm Springs if you haven't figured it out yet. But usually by the time we get by the end of this, you like in Palm Springs, but it says we're 30 minutes away. So we're going somewhere new this time. So we'll find out, but welcome. This is my favorite place. I love it. It's usually hot like Egypt, Habibi. What's that? A chair? And a motorcycle? That was the weirdest. Bro, what the? Did that make any sense? Yeah, usually in Palm Springs, everything's here. It's like Highway 111. That's the mall. We're probably going to end up there. I've been going there since I was a kid till now. But this isn't the outlets. The outlets, if you see, we took the mountain way. Oh, I was just telling Chad. We could take that on the way home.
The outlets?
Yeah.
Stop by?
if you want to go to the Aritzia one. Is it there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot. So the Mountain Way, you get good views and less traffic besides the movie shoot. But the freeway, you get the outlets. But yeah, everything's on here, man. I love it. It's chill. Usually better weather, but San Diego is just like raining, so I'm down. There's all the car dealerships. If you ever like look up any like luxury car, you'll see like a Rancho Mirage place. I missed it, but it's all on here. Is it raining? What? Oh, come on, bro. This cloud hater. Nah, man. I came here for one thing and I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's fucking raining. I'm in the hot tub. Fuck all them. You know that? Okay? Look at that. That's supposed to be mine. You see him? That's the sun. It come out every now and then. Dude, imagine what it was like for them back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this must have been a trip, bro. Cause like I got like a weather app and I've been, man. Hey man, finger to the sky, baby. Yeah, I didn't even tell y'all why I'm in here. So my girl's on a call. She had to do some work. She's on a Zoom call. And then our room isn't ready. And then I didn't do anything, but I did something, but I didn't. But like, they got a better room. So, oh, we chilling, bro. We chilling. Oh, see, man. That's it. No spa, though. No massage this time. I just wanted the sun. And I didn't get it. Oh, man. It's nice here, though. See, this is what, and then I don't like Palm Springs. This is a nice place. But I usually go to Palm Desert or Rancho Mirage. That's what it is. Not Palm Springs. When I say Palm Springs, but the places I really like is Palm Desert and Rancho Mirage. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this just feels amazing. I'm like, it's super warm, this is perfect. And then like, I like stand outside, bro. I'm dead. This is so cold. This is a filo, bro. You know, cause like you be getting to the deep end, it don't feel like a problem, but when you get up, that's why it's hard to get to the gym, to start, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I don't wanna. See? Well, I don't know, chat. Woosah. Alright, so apparently, this is a lobster salad. Believe it or not, it looks amazing. I literally ordered a salad. That looks dope. And I'm not eating those. That bacteria. That's homegirl. Homegirl all about it. Alright, that's how it look. It's like a salad in a roll. I've never had this ever. Bro, this shit look like my hair. It's a baked scallop. These are gonna be fascinating. And then that's ice cream. See that? That's ice cream. And then that's sushi. So yeah, let's see what happens. This is bad. We wanted to go and walk, but then I'm freezing. And we're from California, so we don't want to walk. So we're gonna try to drive to get our dessert. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's like Hollywood. That's what I was telling y'all. They don't film. Is it where? This? Alright. He's smuggling it. But like I told you, only in hotel rooms. I've been watching commercials. Oh my, they don't film me. Yeah, man. So now we talked about tariffs. I got sun now. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, well, I'm definitely not eating all of this, but what's my back? This is when my girlfriend decides what I eat. Oh my god. That's what you getting? Oh, I got a day shake too. That's hella Palm Springs. Yeah, this is not my dog. You chill though. You down? CD. Alright, so this is way better. So we're gonna go not the mountain way home. And then hopefully I have enough time for the watch list and everything else. But you guys do know that you have non-farms this week. So keep that in mind. I'm talking to you, so I'm pointing at you. But I see Woosah, man. Money, huh? Are you a rich man? Huh? What make you rich, huh? Let's tell them. So I think that is the tram that goes up. And like when we took the mountain way, There's like a whole set of cabins and shit up there. Idlewild, Mountain View. There's actually a fucking village up there. Yeah, the windmill. Bro, you know how geeked I would be as a kid when I would see this? Every time. It never gets old. What the fuck? I'm not a kid now and it don't get old. This is insane. I love it. Too terrible source of energy. I know. That's what I told them, Josh. I told them, bad source. It's a windmill. It's so unstable. Look, they don't even work. Half of them. Half, I remember. Josh was a little boy. They would all spin, not anymore. No more spinning. I know, it's a shame. Yeah, I'm explaining to my girlfriend. This, like my nephew, every time he see a train, he like, train. This is my train. I still get hyped at these. Literally from day one. But yeah, they were just building them like when I was born. But they always existed my whole life. Every time we drive by, I would just trip. See, I don't know. I still like the mountain one. Oh, Morongo. Yeah, so we're not gonna go to the outlets, but we are gonna. We're gonna get childhood. That's it. It just turned into fucking childhood propaganda. Oh, home of the date shake. This ain't the OG one, but oh, it hits, dude. Oh, I almost hit that car. So here it is, folks. This is the date shake. I'm telling you, when we would like leave Palm Springs, growing up, we would get this every single time. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if dates are like a thing people have or not. I didn't know about it till Palm Springs, so you let me know. But cheers. We're gonna go to the Nike store. I need to get me tank tops. She gets to sit and watch me shop this time. But other than that, we'll be home soon. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, so I'm having her drive. Just take a lap because it was not easy to find. This place is so much different than 20 years ago. Okay, this is where I literally grew up. Man, this line's too big. I just want to see if they have the tank tops. Because they never have the tank tops at the fucking anywhere. Yeah, man, I ain't waiting in that line, but this place is nice. Nike look bullish, bro. There's a lot of people. They had the tank tops. They seem different material, but I'm gonna get my ass home now. Like, actually, I want to go home now. I think it's this part of the vlog. Oh, I'm debating getting my girl Skims. No one's in there. I didn't know they had an outlet. She likes it. Don't get your girl Skims. Get her what she likes. Unfortunately, mine likes that. She look good in it, but still, you know what I'm saying? I forgot about this one. Pop quiz. What company is that? That building, from that to the end, is a company. Has to do with retail. I don't want to give you any more hints. No? Skechers. I don't know if it's going to show the logo. That's the Skechers building. They built that a couple years ago. It's massive. But yeah, Skechers is popping, I guess. Wait, I'm trying to look back because my girl just said it said available on there. So Chad, go look up if they gave up that lease. That's crazy. I don't know now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Last week was a whirlwind of emotions, gapping down at the low, only to have the best week since this whole decline started. And now this week, we got a huge week with earnings, and then we will be getting a lot of news because there is a lot of events from all over the world. Everything from China data down to the Pope's funeral and meetings in Rome, and even leading into the new month in Saudi Arabia and all of that. And it's the end of the first 100 days. So we got a lot to talk about. I am going to go over the normal watch list, keys, plays, all of that, since we do have the other ones on the other channel, youtube.com/the stock market through the week. It will be members only, but this watch list should prepare you for the week. Again, I do think the major themes, it's going to boil down to Trump in policy. You are getting close to the Fed. That this is going to be the blackout week, so that'll be next week's theme, but it's really going to be about earnings and then what other little developments we get and whether or not we hold up this rally. So, Chad, I got the plays, the keys, all that good stuff. What I need from you, a thumbs up on the video. Make sure you're subscribed, and if you don't know We are live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. YouTube.com/The Stock Market. We will see you there in the morning, baby. Run it.
Working to the couch, it's the 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get a spread. Started with a live, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel less a blessing. I just want the lesson, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but the sound like progression. Farmer never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down.
All right, off the bat, like I told you, the end of the 100 days is going to be on Wednesday. That's also when you're going to be hearing from Meta and Microsoft for earnings, but when we want to look at what we get this week, you really got to ask yourself whether or not we're going to rally. This may seem like a trivial question, but since this decline started, we haven't had a move like this. Again, look at the beginning of the year. You did kind of bounce around, and this was not as large as this, believe it or not, but this was like your only green streak all year. You had a couple of 1 or 2 days of green and then chilling, but for the first 4 months, it has been pretty bad. So for us to close up like we did, this really changed some of the dynamic. I even think from the technical perspective, you even closed above a lot of key levels there, but people are feeling good. I don't know how long that's going to last. We talked about this all last week, about this in advance and it being temporary, but you do got to be on the watch now. Can we string together 2 green weeks? And the real 2 questions you should be asking is, does it end green? That's number 1. And then by how much? Last week was large. I believe it was like 3 or 4% based on the closings. But if you go from the lowest of the candle to the highest, we moved 10% last week. That was quick and large velocity by a large amount. That's what we want to see. So be on the lookout this week because it may not move as big, but we could still get a green. That would still be a positive outcome. But generally, this relief momentum and whether or not we have gotten away from peak volatility, that's going to be lingering. And I say that because, again, we were asking the peak volatility question last week, and then you're right in the danger zone, and now you're seemingly higher, but we could be asking that question at any given moment, or if there are good developments, then maybe before you know it, you'll be right back up to where we started at the beginning of the year. So get ready for more volatility, Chad. I hope you guys are locked and loaded, but now the other thing, it is a huge week for mega caps. I don't know, does this show it all? No, I got to show you on the other screen, but I'll retweet it. You can see it on my Twitter. Shout out to Earnings Whisper. But these are all the companies, man. It is going to be gigantic. And then Wednesday, Microsoft and Meta, and then as well as Amazon and Apple. Even pre-market on some of these days, Humana, Caterpillar, Eli Lilly. These are still big names. You're going to hear from all the financials as well. So this is going to be a big driver. And remember, we talked a little bit about some of the buybacks in that window. Maybe that's why you moved how you did last week. But other than that, although the big theme is going to be earnings, and we've seen a lot of they've done good, they've done bad, and then the reactions have left you scratching your head in some cases. Shout out to 2022. But here's the deal. What you need to watch for is if Mag 7 regains leadership by the end of this earnings season. If you don't recall, over the last 8 or 9 months, the Mag 7 has topped out. It was underperforming value stocks, and everything else started to move as the Mag 7 really didn't go anywhere and slowly declined. It's not like the Mag 7 crashed, but it lagged while everything started to move. It's been almost a year now, so be on the lookout. We still got big uncertainty, and if these earnings are only beneficial from Mag 7 and everyone's like, okay, we're still worried, we don't know what's going to happen, these companies are pulling guidance, these are this, what's Trump going to do? But then the Mag 7's like, yeah, we just made $60 billion and our guidance is relatively the same. People like to hear that, so watch if by the end of this, if Mag 7 starts to become the leader again, this isn't going to be good. This is what happened, I think, 2022, 2023. It will make this uncertainty and volatility more confusing because you will get market rallies, but it's going to be 7 stocks rallying, making the SPY and NASDAQ green, while everything else does whatever it wants to. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, you could take this into this week, even next week, and see if that theme emerges. But so far, Google, Meta, Tesla even, they're kind of holding up. So watch if that theme continues, and you are early on that. So that is key number 2. Watch out for that. And then finally, key number 3, my friends, the next couple of weeks, even the next few days, I might get a little too jumpy here, and thank God we still have a lot of events this week, but especially after this week, it leads into the Fed, a new month. Again, what we're going to hear this week about Rome and the Pope's funeral, there's supposedly going to be a lot of meetings. We still haven't gotten the full details from Korea and Japan and even India, so there's all these things lurking, maybe even positivity out of China. We were getting other headlines on the weekend, some good, some negative, some Trump saying, I didn't say that, I don't know. So point is, be on the lookout, high uncertainty and head on a swivel, headlines everywhere environment. We're probably still going to be in that. So I hope you're ready for all of it, but it should be exciting. So now let us get into the plays. So right off the bat, be there live on stream if there is any crazy developments for plays. But other than that, we got to talk a little bit about earnings, and I'm going to give you Spotify, Netflix, and Google. This is not an exhaustive list. Apply this how you see fit. As we get to the back end of earnings, you get through this week, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Apple. Once we are done with those, watch for the companies that already reported and did well. Watch for them to start doing their own thing and be in their own little world. I think that'll be important. So that is key number one, or play number one. Watch all of those throughout the whole week. And then play number two, another set here, Meta, Snap, Reddit, and any other company that is attached to advertising. And why? Because Google already did good. There has been some positive trends. Everybody has peak uncertainty. If these ad companies, if all of them do good, that will get people very bullish just for this segment. We saw this happen in 2022 and 2023. So if we're even looking at the Mag 7 leadership stuff again, this might play. But if they all do bad, this could also add some outsized fears. So you could use this as a bellwether, and you'll get some play opportunities. So watch out for that. That is number two. And then finally, your last play for the week, my friends, gold. So just watch this in relation to the dollar. We talked about this last week, especially the euro, but the way I'm looking at it, if there is any major currency moves this week, I think that will be reflected through gold. So if by the end of earnings, by the end of whatever events or headlines, if the currencies don't move largely, gold might stay stable. But if you watch a big weakening or strengthening out of any major currency or even the dollar, I think that'll react accordingly. So going to be watching out for that. I don't think I'm going to play it still, but we will see where it takes us. But other than that, I have a couple of plays related to the ads. I think I got an old Reddit and some other ones that we made free, and a few other ones. I did a Google play on Friday. That one got washed, and then we got rid of Teslas at like 500%, still sold early. We got a couple of news plays, so going to take it slow. I did lose. I noticed something last week. I got a lot of individual hits. Yeah, last week was kind of a hard environment with the back and forth, but I took most of my losses, SQ, or all of them, SQQ, and then the SPY. There was an MSTR. That one, we kind of got out of that one. We could have played it green, but watch out for those indexes. And why I'm telling you this is so you are aware there might be a better opportunity for individuals rather than playing the indexes on news, unless it's one of those crazy 1,000% of rumors and we're just that early. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, Chad, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Rest up, men in black. Don't remember it all. And I'll see you in the morning. And that is your watch list, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure hydrate, healthy, ready to go. Make sure post your watch list. Make sure we see you there in the morning. I need the armor on. I need the helmet shining. And I need you to remember, I'm going to give you a rewind, man. The longer you ride the wrong train, the more expensive it is to get home. Get a long term. That could last you all week, all month, all year, all decade. Stop playing. Chad Adonia. I'll see you in the morning, baby. Horna.